I have a choice. Where's your instinct? What's wrong? Show no mercy! I'll make the first move! I don't remember teaching you to move like that. You're slow and so goddamn weak.
That is amazing. That's fucking incredible. Not only was I on hardcore difficulty, but I was using a weapon that was not upgraded at all. I was using a weapon that was not upgraded whatsoever. Krauser is such a shit fight, guys. He really is. They have ruined Krauser's boss fight so much. But this is only phase 1 of this fight, and for some unknown reason, whenever you interact with this wheel, and he is near you, he gets into this habit of doing moves that you can evade over, but he primarily likes to do his kick as a sort of countermeasure to you, similar to what Nemesis does in Resident Evil 3 Remake in his final boss fight, where whenever you try to move one of the batteries, he immediately cancels into a grab animation to try to stop you. So I'm guessing Krauser's doing something very similar to this. And what happens is, whenever you dodge the kick, and you punish Krauser after an attack animation or with a deflect animation, it always puts him into an animation that you can punish with a melee attack. That is very interesting. I mean, there are times when it doesn't work, though, but it will mainly take 2 shots if it doesn't work like that. But he also seems to go into a pattern as well. So typically, when the pattern first starts, it's kick, jump, uppercut, shoot him, melee him, get on the wheel, it's sweep, kick, then get on the wheel again, it's the kick, then he jumps up there, he comes down, grab the wheel, dodge the kick, and then it's the grab move. So you shoot him, and then you melee him, get back on the wheel, dodge the kick, watch what he does, it's going to be a blade attack, so you'll be able to deflect it, and it will actually parry him, and it will put him into a animation you can punish with a melee attack. And then after that, repeating the cycle, it should be the grab again. So you have to shoot him, because you can't deflect that grab, which is so retarded. And he does the grab so close to you as well. How the fuck are you meant to avoid that with sluggish movement like this? I mean, look how long it takes Leon to change direction, not to mention the grab has phantom range. He can grab you before he even touches you. And normally, when you're just trying to do this fight, Krauser is so resilient to your shots for no reason, yet he has the same physiology as a normal Ganado. In the original game, Krauser always flinched from the knife. I mean, with certain weapons he didn't flinch, but that was only because they wanted you to use a knife in this one-time scenario. But there's nothing creative here, so instead, what you're mainly doing is you're just relying upon this jump spot right over here, and you're trying to shoot him as he's jumping down, and you have to hope he doesn't catch you as you're trying to jump down here because he moves so much faster than you, which makes no sense, and he gets phantom range on all his melee hits. Like, how the hell do you take the time to shoot him? And I know somebody's going to say, oh, just perfectly parry him, but unfortunately with Krauser, the detection on the perfect parry is very, very weird. And because professional difficulty is going to remove any kind of partial parry and is going to force you to rely upon perfect parries, it means Krauser's moves are going to be even more bullshit. So using this method, and I hope it works on professional, you have a guaranteed way of making this game seem like it's reimagining the original Resident Evil 4 by making it where Krauser gets consistently stunned by your weapon and the deflect system if you just replicate the method as such. But I shouldn't have to do that. As much as I want to love this strategy, the fact is, it's a substitute for the shit fight that they've made, because they couldn't design a more competent fight against Krauser. This fight is so far below the baseline, and having to rely upon this kind of method just further cements this game as being the worst Resident Evil game I've ever played, the worst remake I've ever played, and the worst game I've ever played in my entire life as a gamer. But I need to get to this area on professional. I mean, I have unlocked professional difficulty already, but getting here is going to take an eternity to do. And the thing is, professional difficulty doesn't seem to be any different to hardcore difficulty in terms of damage and also the enemy stuns. The only thing that's different between hardcore and professional is just the lack of autosaves and the fact that you gain access to all weapon tiers, like all the weapon blocks, like all those rectangles that you can contribute to at the start of the game. But nothing seems to be different to hardcore difficulty, just based on my experience, so I don't know. Maybe this system will work on professional. I'll have to see.